All right. So here's a scenario that I hear about quite often from my clients. They'll tell me that things were going really well for a while. They've been really compliant or sticking to their healthy eating plan, whatever it may be. And then they go out with friends and they fall off the wagon. So I want to talk today about why that is so and how does this relate to the idea of self-love. Hi, everybody. I'm Ricky Heller from rickyheller.com, and I help women on restricted diets learn to love their food so that they can lose their symptoms and get on with living their very best lives. So, like I said, you might find yourself in a situation where when you're in a crowd or maybe you're at a party or with other people, and you just find that you cave and you give in and you eat the food. And when I discuss this with people, most of the time, one of the things that comes up, or one of the sort of thoughts that comes up when I ask why do you think this happened, is, well, everybody's eating, and I just felt like I deserve it. I've been so careful, and I'm feeling a little better. I deserve to be able to eat this way and eat the things that I love too. And that sounds very reasonable. But I would like you to think about, what does that actually mean? Because it's such a common response, is I deserve it. And of course you deserve it. Of course you deserve delicious food and to enjoy yourself. But the reality is, when you are feeding yourself foods that you know are going to cause a negative reaction in your body, what do you think you deserve in that case? Do you deserve to have hives the next day? Do you deserve to have diarrhea for 2 days? Do you deserve to be so tired that you can't function properly for the next few days, etc., 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 right? So what appears to be kind of doing something good for ourselves and treating ourselves because I deserve it, in reality is doing something negative for ourselves. And I would say it's the opposite of what you're actually thinking, because when I go out or when I think about food that's good for me and what I really deserve, I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to have energy, boundless energy. I deserve to get out of bed every morning with, a clear head and vitality. I deserve to have normal bowel movements. I deserve to have a pain-free body. I deserve to have clear thinking. That is a form of self-love, because you're choosing based on something that's good for you versus choosing something based on what a feeling of lack. Because in reality, if you're eating the things that other people eat because you feel left out, that's what's really happening for most of us. It's, we feel we're missing out on all this good that other people get to have. But it may just be the truth that for us, that doesn't work for our bodies. And so when you choose the thing that is actually better for you, that is a much greater illustration or example of treating yourself well, loving yourself to the extent that you're helping yourself. So we hear about self-love all the time. And as I said last time, I think it isn't necessarily bubble baths and candles and, meditation, although those things are all great. But true self-love comes down to this, that when you have a choice to make around your food, you choose the thing that is most loving to your body. You choose the thing that is going to help you more in the long run. And when you get to that place, when you really do love the person you're feeding, you're not going to feed them something that's bad for them. Just as you wouldn't deliberately feed your kids food that you know is going to make them sick. If your child has an allergy, you're not going to deliberately feed them the thing they're allergic to because you love them. I have 2 dogs. I never feed them things like onions or chocolate or xylitol or the things that I know are going to make them sick, because I love them and I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to cause them physical pain. So when you get to the point that you can do this for yourself as well, that's when you know you've really attained that level of self-love. And that's just something to think about next time you're faced with that choice, is to ask yourself, what is the thing that is going to be better for me? What is the thing that's going to show me I care about me more? And that's the choice to make. So that's not to say you can't have delicious foods. And so I want to offer you a little treat that I hope will help as well. This weekend, so I have an email newsletter that comes out every Sunday, and I'm offering a free recipe in the newsletter. It's only for newsletter subscribers, and it is a raw cookie dough snack. So it's a chocolate chip cookie dough that is edible cookie dough, and it is keto, sugar-free, grain-free, dairy-free, egg-free, nut-free, free, and delicious. I've been posting pictures of it on my Instagram account so people can take a peek at it, or in my stories. If you've looked at my Facebook stories, you probably saw it. And that is the recipe I'm going to be sharing with you on Sunday in the newsletter, only for newsletter subscribers. It is not available anywhere else. So if you're looking for a treat that says, I love me, that is a perfect example. And if you like chocolate chip cookie dough, I hope you will grab it. You just need to subscribe to the newsletter and you will receive it on Sunday morning. It's at rickyheller.com/subscribe. And then you will receive my newsletter every Sunday. Of course, you can unsubscribe anytime. So I hope that helps you when you think about self-love and you think about what's good for you and are you making that choice? And if you want to make a choice that's good for you, have that chocolate chip cookie dough next time you're feeling the urge. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great week ahead, and I will see you again next time.